Ladies and gents, welcome back. Get woke, go broke is a term that's popped up in the mainstream over the past few years. And the term meaning that when woke corporate culture comes in, people go out with their money. That seems to be the case. And Netflix is claiming right now that that is not what's going on with their company. We have this clip from ABC News.
Its loss of customers faced with more competition now and cracking down on sharing passwords. Netflix now reporting a loss of 200,000 subscribers in the first quarter. Its first subscriber loss in a decade. Netflix has 222 million paying subscribers with more than 100 million additional households using those shared passwords.
Right. So they're claiming that it's shared passwords, but there's other claims here. They're talking about it being due to sanctions on Russia and people in China, the Great Firewall. Let's just have a listen. San Francisco, Netflix suffered its first subscriber loss in more than a decade, causing its shares to plunge 25% in extended trading amid concerns the pioneering streaming service may have already seen its best days. The company's customer base fell by 200,000 subscribers during the January-March period, according to its quarterly earnings report released Tuesday. It is the first time that Netflix subscribers have fallen since the streaming service became available throughout most of the world outside of China 6 years ago. The drop this year stemmed in part from Netflix's decision to withdraw from Russia to protest the war in Ukraine, resulting in a loss of 700,000 subscribers. That's interesting that's another excuse that they have. Netflix acknowledged its problems are deep-rooted by projecting losses of another 2 million subscribers during April-June period. If the stock drop extends into Wednesday regular's trading session, Netflix shares will have lost more than half of their value so far this year, wiping out about $150 billion in shareholders' wealth in less than 4 months. The article continues to make excuses. We also have from Bloomberg, just more on the same thing. Now, this has come about, and I say get woke, go broke, because Netflix is continually releasing new things that people in their main customer base are just not asking for. Here's a new series that they were pushing yesterday, new Netflix series, He's Expecting. And you can see that people are just not having it. It's just not something that people want. But this isn't something new. Netflix has been pushing this kind of stuff and really diabolical stuff for a little while, the past few years anyway. This is a article about a show that came out from France that was commissioned by Netflix called Cuties. And yes, there was a giant controversy over this. And what is this show about? Well, the show is essentially about a group of 11-year-old girls that want nothing more than to be part of an over-sexualized dance competition of a particular type of dancing called twerking, which you wouldn't expect underage kids to be doing. It's, again, over-sexualized dancing. Netflix altered the film's synopsis, which angered viewers as the original wording on Twitter read, Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew, hoping to join them, and starts to explore her femininity, defying her family's traditions. There's some, really awful stuff that's been coming out on Netflix, and a lot of people are tired of it. Even Elon Musk weighing in, saying the woke mind virus is making Netflix unwatchable. And my family agreed in recent times. We got rid of Netflix. We were just tired of the stuff that we didn't want our family to be subjected to, as well as rates going up. Again, they're blaming it on people sharing passwords and things like that. It's they're spending money on woke narratives, and we are seeing the product of that now. Now, Elon Musk was sharing out this article from Slashdot, which reads, shares on Netflix cratered more than 20%. The other article saying 25%. On Tuesday, after the company reported a loss of 200,000 subscribers during the first quarter. This is the first time streamers have been reported to have a subscriber loss in more than a decade from the report. The company also said it expects to lose 2 million subscribers in the second quarter, a loss of 200,000, compared with 2.73 million ads expected. So they were expecting to add subscribers 2.73. So projected growth was in the upward fashion of 2.73, but they got negative growth in a loss of 200,000. This is just in the first quarter. According to Street Account estimates, Netflix previously told shareholders it expected to add 2.5 million net subscribers during the first quarter. Analysis had predicted the number would be closer to 2.7 million. The company said the suspension of its service in Russia and the winding down of Russian paid memberships resulted in a loss of 700,000 subscribers. Including this impact, Netflix would have seen 500,000 net additions during the recent quarter. And we didn't see that, and we're seeing a net loss. Now the question goes out to you guys. What do you think is the case? Is this a case of get woke, go broke, or is this a case of people aren't happy with the service and a mix of that and the Russian sanctions? I know where my opinion stands. I really don't think that people are keen on Netflix's product anymore. It's getting a little bit more, well, woke, let's just say, and it's also getting more expensive. The rates have been going up. In the past month, they had another rate hike of a few dollars per month, and people are finding that they're watching it less and less and getting out. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think. We've got more things going on today as well. Don't miss it. I'll be on Live from the Shed with Dave. We're going to be having a chat on his channel. Check the community tabs. I'll make sure that I have a link up for you guys to check that out. That'll be this evening. I believe it's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So that'll be 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Check that out, and we'll see you then. Otherwise, keep on trucking.